Today we're going to be replacing the chrome M2 badge on this F87 M2 with a really nice gloss black one. Now the badge that I ended up going with is through the Carbon Industries. I'm really happy with this. I actually ended up purchasing 3 or 4 of these, and every single one that I purchased came so much bigger than this stock one. And when I look at the Carbon Industries one, right, obviously it's the 2 is spaced out right now, but if we look at the M, it's maybe slightly bigger, but you would not be able to see that on the naked eye once I put it on. Again, it's a little deceptive right now because the 2 is spaced out. It's a really straightforward job. One of the first things that I just suggest people do is wash your car first. So that's what we're gonna go do. This has been my routine for the last couple of days. Since I shouldn't be using the garage door, I have to unlock the rails, and then I am manually opening this up, and I'm just careful with the crack here. I gotta apply a little bit of pressure so that it doesn't pop. So maybe a little dangerous, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Also, the smoke outside is crazy due to the wildfires and the Boundary Waters. We're absolutely bummed. We love the Boundary Waters. That is a place that my wife and I love to go to every single summer. So praying for everybody affected by the wildfires. I hope you're all staying safe. Probably gonna wear a mask because this air quality is just terrible. Feels like early pandemic times. I mean, the quality of air outside is so bad due to these wildfires. I mean, if we just look at the air quality map here, I mean, you can really just see originating from up north here in the Boundary Waters, the wildfires and what they're really doing. You can see how everything is moving out east. But if you look at right where we are, I mean, our location is not very good. I mean, 275 AQI, whatever that measurement is, it is like not good to be outside. But I'm going crazy inside the last couple of days, so I figured, I'd make a video, go at least wash the car, throw on my mask, try and be safe. But quick little wash just to stay mentally sane, and then we'll go put on the badge. So let's wash this car. Is all clean. Now, do you need to wash the whole car to replace an emblem? No, you just need to locally clean, but car was already dirty, so I figured let's just wash the whole thing. That being said, we'll see you back in the garage and we'll begin the emblem install. Now that the car is all clean, I've laid out every single thing that we're gonna need to make this job successful, starting with number 1, painter's tape and a pen. Why? Well, that's to make a nice template, so when we remove the old badge, we know exactly where to put the new badge. Then we have a heat gun. Why is this important? I mean, this is specifically to heat the adhesive on this badge, so as we start to remove it, it comes off nicely. Do you need a heat gun? No, you could probably get away with a hairdryer that you have laying around at home. Next up will be some floss or fishing line, again, to kind of get behind the badge as we take it off. Once the badge is off, you'll need some type of adhesive remover. Glue gun probably isn't ideal. You can probably get a 3M automotive specific adhesive remover. We're gonna be very careful with this. And then once that is gone, we'll take some isopropyl alcohol just to clean up the area, of course, with a microfiber towel. And then last but not least, the badge will go on. We'll take off the tape and we'll be done. Now, with all these products, I'll have these linked in the description, so you can go ahead and grab yourself any of these materials that you might need to make this job successful. Let's get into it. Now, since the new badge is going to be slightly bigger than the old one, what I'm gonna do is I just want a nice little template so I understand what my spacing looks like. So if I ever want to revert back to the original emblem, I know exactly what the spacing looks like. So what I'm gonna do with my pen is I'm just gonna mark where the emblem goes. Nothing you have to do, but something you can do in case you don't like your new emblem. Now what I'm gonna do is just carefully remove this template. So now that this template is off, I'm gonna go ahead and place this somewhere safe so that, if I ever wanna put this old badge back on, I'll have the exact measurements ready to go. Now, since the new badge is gonna be slightly bigger than this old one, I'm gonna do the similar thing, except I'm just gonna leave a little bit more space. This is just to give me an idea of where the letters go, but I left a little bit of space around the emblem, more so because this one is just a tad bit bigger. I'll give you guys a view here. It's just like a tad bit bigger than the other one, which isn't gonna bug me. I think it'll look cool, but again, I made that old template in case it does, I can revert back. So let's see how this looks. We're gonna plug in our heat gun. And we're just gonna heat this for 30 to 60 seconds. You want to touch, you don't want it super, super warm, but you want it hot enough where that adhesive is gonna get warmed up. Now that that's nice and warm, we're gonna take our floss. We're gonna get behind the emblem. Oh, it just comes right off. Look at that. There's one emblem off, barely any residue. We'll take the other one off too. Beautiful. Now obviously my car is PPF'd, so to some extent it's probably gonna be a little bit easier for me, which is again why I just decided to get some Goo Gone just to get some of the residue. But if you've got a lot, it might be worth getting a 3M adhesive remover specifically for an automotive application. I'm gonna see if I can just get away with some isopropyl alcohol. You might get lucky with this too. Again, just be mindful, you know, don't rub too hard, don't put a whole lot. If you are using adhesive remover, just make sure that you let it soak for 30 to 60 seconds and then you very lightly move it on. Don't use any more than you need. Now that we're all clean, let's get the new badge out of its packaging and we'll put it on. So excited to see how this looks. This is probably one of the smallest F87 M2 badges I've seen. The majority of them, for some reason, I think I keep getting a G87 from different companies and manufacturers I've ordered. It's always so much bigger than this. Let's go ahead and put this on. Dang good. So I decided to make a call to lift up the tape. Again, I knew this badge was gonna be slightly bigger because otherwise the spacing was gonna be too close. So just made that call to move it over to the side. I think this looks good enough. So let's go ahead and push down on these emblems. We'll hold for about 30 to 60 seconds. We should be all set. Black M2 badge looks perfect. Matches the trim, matches everything else. Very happy with how that looks. I think it pops. It looks really nice against the white. If you guys want to pick up a black M2 badge for your car or M badge for your M3, M4, M5, whatever, link in the description below. You guys can check them out. Boom, 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 baby. The badge install is complete. I think it looks fantastic, especially in black against this white color. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I'm in desperate need of a shower. I need to go clean off. I got a couple cool things, modifications happening in the front of the car that are probably gonna take place later this summer. Just need to get some scheduling done. I'm super excited to show you what's going on. I've played around with a couple of videos. I've played around with some financial videos. I've played around with obviously some install videos like this. But let me know what you guys wanna see from the channel moving forward. So with that, we're working to hit 2,000 subscribers. Would love to have you join along. And we'll go ahead and cut the video here and we'll see you in the next one. We'll see you guys.